What's going on, people? It's your man Filth of the Earth Masses. Big shout out to my first super chat, Max General Daniel Maury 501 coming through with 20 large. Salute, brother. Salute. Okay then. So we got a bit of a wiggy investigation regarding Andrew Tate. You've seen the title. Is this cornball really in jail? Yeah, and we got some serious evidence here, because the math ain't mathing for me. People for a while now have been saying, oh, how's he tweeting? Right? How's he tweeting? And it was assumed, oh, Tate's tweeting because he's going to his lawyer. He's seeing his lawyer every day. And at that point, he's passing messages to his lawyer. Anyway, 2 days ago, or about 36 hours ago, well, the best part of 2 days ago, Andrew Tate's lawyer comes out. I've got the video here. And he says the following. Where is it? Now the jail is not letting us see them. I'll play the video. And it's going to make sense to you in a minute. Because essentially, this sausage here, yeah, balding, juicehead lawyer, he says, oh, I haven't seen Andrew for 2 days. At the same time, though, Tate's tweeting still. How's he tweeting if he ain't getting the messages from his lawyer? How'd that make any sense? And we know, let's not forget, that moody arrest footage where his foot disappeared and all the tech bros were saying, no, bro, it's fragmentation, bro. Yeah? It don't even make sense. If he's in jail, why would you be tweeting at all? It's well understood. Yeah, listen, he is a bit slow. He's not a bit slow, he's super slow, man. He talked himself out of his position. He'd been talking, and he's still talking. But any good lawyer will tell you, or anyone with a brain knows, if you're seriously in jail and you're not hanging out on Epstein's alleged island, right? If you're actually in jail, woofing on Twitter and saying, Tate came out, or Tate's lawyer said, yeah, Marco Rubio, they're kind of getting, why would you say anything that's going to potentially harm your case? And most of it is just doing too much, right? Why would you do that for? Everybody knows this. If Tate has legitimate concerns, he takes him to his lawyer will file a problem in court. You don't go on the social media thing. Judges and courts don't like that, right? So why would you do that for? I'll tell you why you'd do that for. I'll tell you why you'd hop on Twitter and just be talking too much still. Yeah? Because it is bread and circus, Max. You see that there? It's a psy-slop. I've made a new word. Never mind psyop. Psyop's old. Yeah? All the normies and all the blue pills know about psyop. I got a new one. It's a psy-slop. It's a psy-slop, man. It's a psy-slop operation, man. They're hitting you with. And it all comes together now. Why would Tate hire this Joe McBride idiot no one's ever heard of? He's not a proper lawyer. He put a tweet out. Where was it? I got it here. Wait there. Watch this sausage here. Look. Joe McBride, emergency meeting. We break down the extradition. His podcast, Maxin. Getting his face all in there. Look. It's shocking. They got a podcast coming out. Maybe it's already out now. I'm not going to bother watching it. The guy's a proper melt. Right? A proper melt of a man. Look at this guy.
Welcome.
Look. Yeah? Emergency meeting, bro. Is a podcast, bro. And that's it. That's why they hired him. To drum up the bread and circus. Anyway, let's get to the evidence now. Here we go.
Today is August 4th. It is 2:30 p.m. We were just denied entry into the jail, FDC Miami, to see Andrew and Tristan Tate for 2 days in a row. It's the second day in a row I've been denied entry. We came here today at 9 o'clock in the morning because we were denied last night. Last night, the guy in there didn't like my jacket. So we had a little back and forth.
So notice that. He says it's the second day in a row we've been denied entry. Yeah? So at this point, he ain't seen Taints for 2 days.
I said, you know what, I'll just come back tomorrow. You want to deny me the right to see my client? I'll go back, write it in the book, put it in motion. We show up today.
Tell everyone on Twitter.
9 o'clock in the morning. Jail's closed. Who the hell closes a jail? The jail is closed. Come back at 2 o'clock. We're here at 2 o'clock sharp. We get in line. I get my locker, put my stuff in there. I go to the front. They're about to check me in. McBride come in, Sorry, sir, you can't come in. We're closing the jail again. So, we come here...
Honestly, I'm not even sure those interactions happen. You know what I mean? Oh, I've come to the jail and they've told me it's closed. I think this is literally all side slop. Honestly. He never went to the jail and they told him it's closed. That's just ridiculous, man. Just like it's ridiculous for a lawyer to be saying, oh, they wouldn't give him nail cutters and scissors to cut his nails with. Like, what? No serious lawyer would even, oh, he can't turn his lights on and off. The fuck? Yeah? They're making listen, the judicial system, yeah? The judicial system, it's a clown show anyway, but they're bringing it to light in plain sight. Max for the masses. That's what this is here. Oh, we went to the jail and he told us it was closed, bro. That never happened, bro. Come on. That never happened, man. Right? But take him at his word. The Taints are in jail. And it's all making sense now. Remember that drone footage I played the other day? Someone flew a drone and Taint was there like that. What does that do? That builds the picture. Oh, look, Taint must be in jail. There's someone flew a drone in. And apparently the guy who flew the drone got arrested. So that creates the... Oh, he's in jail. Look, the drone guy was there. And yeah, that implants in your mind. That inception maxes in your mind. Oh, he's in jail. Look, there's a drone guy. And look, we've seen him. Look, he's definitely there. Type right? But you ain't seen him for 2 days. That's what he said. I'll play it one more time. Come on.
Today is August 4th. It is 2:30 p.m.
August 4th.
We were just denied entry into the jail, FDC Miami, to see Andrew and Tristan Tate for 2 days in a row. So the second day in a row, I've been denied entry.
The second day in a row, I've been denied entry. So when we go on Taint's page, right, there should be at least a 24-hour gap where you don't see nothing posted. At least. I'm talking anywhere between a 24 and 48-hour gap. Because the lawyer said I got rejected twice. Right? 14 minutes ago, he's posting. Here. You see that tweet? Where's the next one? Come on. 18 hours ago, Taint's retweeted this. Yeah? 19 hours ago, he's tweeted that. What else we got? He's reposting a bunch of slop. 23 hours ago, his post 23 hours ago would have been the 5th. Right, let's go back to the 4th. 5th, he's smashing it. Look, August 5th, he's posting. August 4th, he's posting. August 4th, he's posting. So on the day he said he was rejected from coming in, August 3rd, he's posting. Right? August 3rd, look. So however you cut this, oh, it's been 2 days now. Well, that would be August 3rd at least, right? It's been 2 days now. On the 4th, we haven't seen him for 2 days. So that means on the 3rd, has he posted? Look, he's posting the most detailed tweets. Right? Look. The 2nd, there's no disappearing gap at all. Right? It goes straight through. We haven't seen him for... So how's that possible? Now, the best thing you can say is, well, it wasn't his lawyer. It wasn't his lawyer. Someone else has got his account. And they're just... That's all you can say now. If you believe Tate's in jail, you have to then say, someone's got his account, and they're just saying, making up things Tate might say. Yeah? But then again, he's posted things that are specific to the jail. He put stories out. Full-grown men crying tears after clipping their wives. Yeah, I can't say that word, but here we go. August 3rd, a great example. So at this point, we know the lawyer ain't even been there. On August 3rd, Tate tells his story. Yeah? The guy on the 4th, Tate's moody lawyer says on the 4th, oh, he ain't seen him for 2 days. Right? So how on the 3rd, look, how on the 3rd is he saying, watch, I have begun to receive letters and packages via the prison mailing system. I'm not sure what address you're sending them to. Can someone who sent successful letters please post the address as a comment? I have thousands, my own cart just for me, and it takes them a while to get them organised, much to the staff's dismay. See my point? Yeah? How would someone on the outside know to write all that on a day when Taints had no contact? Yeah? He's not allowed phone calls. His lawyer said that the other day. There's no phone calls. I did a video on it, saying he was crying. No, I haven't. I'm not able to speak to my kids or family. Do you remember that one? That's documented, right? I've got no phone calls, and I haven't seen my lawyer for 2 days. So who the f posted this about how he's getting all his packages there? Yeah? No fiction, please. I prefer this. Blah, blah, blah. May that make some sense? Come on. How do you write a detailed thing about exactly what's happening at that time in the pen? Right? Come on. Make it make some sense for me. I'm dying to understand this. Because it all stunk, like I said, from the jump, man. It was stinky the minute that foot was disappearing. Yeah, and this ain't the first time. Look at Ghislaine Maxwell. Yeah, she was supposed to be in there. And then she had a prison interview. And people were saying, let me show you this here. Just for example. Ghislaine Maxwell, prison interview exposed. People were saying it looks nothing like her. It was like some big round thing in there. It didn't look like her. People was, no, it wasn't that one. It was the one where she sat down. It weren't that one. Where is it? I can't remember now. If you've seen it, you've seen it. That's actually her there. That is the real one. There's another one though. Ghislaine. I can't believe this, man. Jagle. This is the fake one here. People were complaining about. This one here is the fake one. I'd have to go to Twitter to expose it. Let me see if I can find it on Twitter. Twitter have got the real leaks, man. What would the JBC and what would JB... Yeah, come on. About NBC. Oh, man. The Twitter search engine's slow, man. Come on. I can't find it, but you know, if you've seen it, people took pictures of her face here, looked at where her ears were lining up. I'll put that in, Ghislaine Maxwell ears. They were lining up her ears and her nose and her eyes and that, and it was moody. If you've been following it, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking rubbish, man. This might be it here leaked. You ain't seen it before, man. I've been putting you man on as well. Come on. What are they doing here, man? What is this? What's this here? That's not even the one. But yeah, essentially it is the point. Yeah? I don't know how true this is, but even look at her nose. In fact, we'll do this. Right? So Maxwell, they claim is in this prison and they got her to do an interview in the prison. And this was from the interview photo, right? Look at the nose there. Yeah? It's like a normal pig nose, right? She's got like a piggy nose. It's a bit like that. Yeah? A flat nose. Then, her real documented photos, she's got a snout that's hanging down. The snout's hanging down in the real documented photo, right? In the prison one, the nose is like this. Yeah? And we know they've got great makeup artists and they make these plastic face suits now. They're almost indistinguishable. Come on. Yeah, and I think that's why the face allegedly looks bloated. Her face looks bloated. Doesn't look old. If anything, I think she looks older here. Right, she's got more wrinkles there. So this face actually looks younger, which makes sense with prosthetics. Prosthetics have like a latexy hue to them. A latexy youth to them. Right? They're less granularity to them. Real skin's real skin, right? It's going to age and whatnot. But a latex thing, you can make it kind of look old, but it's not going to have that rough, old texture to it. This one here, allegedly the feds brought in for the interview, it looks much more softer, right? And this picture here is old as hell. You see what I'm trying to say? Come on. What's my point? Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't there. People are saying that weren't Ghislaine in that moody interview. Point? She ain't fucking in jail. Yeah? She tweet maxing. Like the rest of them. Because you know how you see all these... Everyone's got a phone in jail now. Right? We see a bunch of hood dudes doing a bunch of things. Are you telling me that no one has snapped? Bear in mind, she'll be the big celebrity, right? Are you telling me nobody's snapped some footage or whatever of Ghislaine? And Tate will be the next one. Yeah? I know he's on the shoe wing, so maybe he doesn't have much interaction, but you never see any of these cats in the pen. You never see him in there, do you? It's assumed to be. You've been told they are. And listen, if the federal authorities tell you to believe it's true, I think Tate's definitely in jail. Yeah, I think Ghislaine definitely in jail. Right, that's why he's tweeting, because he's definitely in jail. I just don't know what to believe no more. So check this out. And this makes it even more interesting. So, this makes sense to me. Yeah? When Andrew Tate's fake, moody, alleged lawyer, yeah? Balding Jim Bro, podcast bro Max, when he came out saying, I ain't seen him for 2 days, we've been banned from coming in, someone here made a good point. Andrew Tate and his brother got his access to the lawyer restricted because they were supposed to not send messages via his lawyer so he can post online. That makes the lawyer a courier. Andrew Tate is not supposed to try and undermine his trial. This is why his lawyer has no access now to the jail. Which makes sense. They do that, man. They say you can't be doing all that. Yeah? You can't be using your lawyer. So that would make sense why they've banned him from coming in. Because he's breaking the rules. Right? The question is, if they've banned the lawyer from coming in and told the lawyer to stop tweeting. Let me fact check that though. Has Andrew Tate's lawyer been told not to post tweets from his account? I mean, this is, again, it's basic law 101. If I was representing, I mean, you don't have to be a lawyer to know this. The first thing your lawyer will tell you is, let me do the speaking. Right? And not on a podcast either. Yeah? Do not say anything. A lawyer will never tell you to hoot and holler unless he's a podcast bro jackass who's trying to build his social clout. Yeah? It's the stupidest thing. You can't help yourself ever. Why ain't Tate trying to help himself? Make that make sense. I tell you why Tate potentially wouldn't want to help himself and would be chatty-pattying on the internet. And in plain sight, he's making it worse for himself. Why would he do that? The only reason he'd make things worse for himself, tweeting all day about Marco Rubio and about how he's being inflammatory. The only reason Tate's lawyer's being inflammatory as well. I'll show you that quickly. But I'll tell you the only reason someone would make things harder for themselves. Wait there. Joe McBride. That's Tate's lawyer. Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio is important because he's the guy who will ultimately sign off on Tate's extradition or not. Believe it or not, that's how it works. Yeah, he's like the head of, essentially the head of deportations or something like that, head of foreign something, I don't know. But he's the head of it. He would have to put his signature on that paper. This is what Tate's lawyer was saying about Rubio about 2 days ago.
If things don't work out with bail or with extradition, the boys can't be extradited without the Secretary of State signing off on that. The Secretary of State is, of course, Marco Rubio. Look, Marco Rubio has a son who plays football in college in Florida right now. One allegation against his son and his son's life is over.
Yeah. So people were taking that and saying, that sounds like a bit of a threat, right? It's only going to take one allegation against his son, and why would you even say that for, right? You should be bootlick maxing for Rubio, not saying, yeah, your son might get a charge soon as well, it's only going to take one, buddy. Yeah. Why would someone, and he's just talking too much, right? A smart lawyer, if anything, would be saying, Marco Rubio's a great man, he's a hell of a man, I love Rubio, I love him. Right? I know he should be saying, I know Rubio is a turbo alpha male and he'll do the right thing. Yeah? Not bringing his kids into it. Because if I'm Rubio, I'm thinking, why are you bringing my son into it, you weirdo? Why are you giving people ideas as well? Let's say there are some female turbo Tate fans. They might start getting ideas like, Tate's lawyers put the idea out there. Right? If people weren't thinking about Rubio's son and making a case up, they might be inclined to now. So it wouldn't sit well with me. If I was in the position, I don't like Rubio, but you get my point. If I was in Rubio's position, I wouldn't appreciate these guys. What's my son got to do with it? No, it's only going to take one allegation against my son. What the fuck is this to do with you, sausage? Right? Nothing that said, that statement Tate's lawyer made isn't, if I'm Rubio, it's not going to warm me to you. I'm thinking, what are you fucking doing too much here? Right? You know, if you're licking my arse paws, then we can... That is what... me personally, I wouldn't help you. But someone like Rubio and Trump, Orange Idiot, if you lick their arse, they loved it. Oh, I love it. That's what Orange Man would say. Yeah? Not doing all this other extra shit this so-called lawyer be doing. Right? So, like I said, the only reason you'd hire a podcast idiot that tweets all day and podcasts all day and says inflammatory things and essentially damages your case. The lawyer's damaging his case. Tate himself, twatter-maxing all day, is damaging his case. I'll show you this quickly. What the things he's been saying recently. Whilst there's no communications, bro. His lawyer's banned, bro. There was one particular tweet I wanted to show you, man, which I thought was crazy. It's crazy work, man. Here we go. This was it here. He put this 19 hours ago. When TV presenters from the BBC and ITV get caught with predators, the media covers for them and they never see jail. However, I am endlessly attacked and jailed over a 15-year-old Me Too accusation. Well, he got that right as well. Yeah, she was 15, buddy. Yeah? And I don't care how long ago it was, man. Oops. And by the way, they've been coming for you for the last 5 years. I don't even think it was 2011. Whenever it was, who cares? That's your ass. The point is, he's still going on and on now, right? They've got you now, allegedly. That can never help you. You're making it worse. So why would someone do that for? Why would someone hire a clown lawyer who just don't stop talking? A bit like Tate. The only reason someone would do all these things would be because they ain't in fucking jail, allegedly. Right? It's the only way. Anyone with a serious case. I didn't see El Chapo doing or anybody, any big criminal, don't do all the tweeting or the just making it worse for themselves. Yeah? Doing way too much. Particularly once you've been pinched. Listen, the things Tate was doing before he got pinched, like being an edgelord. Come get me, bro. You can't get me, bro. Yeah, that is what it is. You're a bit of a, well, you are a sausage, right? But once you're in there, if you're actually in prison or in jail, you know then it's on like Donkey Kong, right? If you're actually in jail, you know this is serious now. It's time to stop playing. So either he's retard maxed to the nth degree, or he's on a beach, yeah, on Epstein Island. It's one of them ones, isn't it? And given the information I've passed you today, I want an explanation of who's posting. Yeah? I want Tate's lawyer to come out and explain how someone on the outside with no contact knows that Tate's getting all of his letters. Right? At the time, Tate's lawyer was banned for 2 days, allegedly. Again, how much of this stuff is what I'm trying to tell you. But during the time Tate's lawyer was banned for 2 days, Tate is posting about how he's got all his letters and it's all great. And send them here and send them there. How the fuck that? How? How would someone on the outside know that Tate had got all his letters without seeing his lawyer, his only point of contact? Yeah? Allegedly. Now I'd listen. And he's like, look, he's trolling. He says, Luke, you are why I'm in jail. So he's having a laugh. I just can't believe it. There's no way. Listen, if you're facing 20, 30 years and you're actually in jail now, there's no way you're still an edgelord. Yeah? So either Tate's the biggest edgelord of all time, or he's on Epstein Island with Jeff, man. With Palm Beach Pete. It's one of the two. Yeah? Either he's the biggest edgelord of all time and he's cracking jokes from there. Look, he put this video out. Luke, you are why I'm in jail. What it is.
Here it is. You're forced to live in that future. What are you going to do about it? Wait. If you eat that Oreo, that's a different future than if you don't. Be careful. It'll change everything.
Which one's better?
Be careful. If you don't eat it, or you eat it, the people who watch this clip, millions of people around the world are going to watch it, instead of watching something else, and it's going to change the trajectory of all of their lives. You're affecting the...
He's just a sausage, man. Just constant Anyway, listen. I've kind of given up. I used to be heavy into political stuff. Trying to find the answers, bro. But I've completely withdrawn. I'm more into slop now. I'm more into comedy slop, pop slop. I'm just done with the whole... I just think it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time in productivity. You're never going to get nothing done there. You damn sure ain't getting nothing done washing about it. And number two, I don't know what's real. I don't know which way's up anymore. Right? You see the whole Charlie Kirk shooting. I think a lot of grifters... I don't feel like the conspiratard lane is what it used to be. 10 years ago, there was a genuine lane, I felt like. Now conspiratadacy is like the top lane. You got people like Candace Owens, like they're top. I'm thinking, this doesn't sit right with me. Since when? Yeah? Top conspirators used to get banned. They never used to get pumped and hyper boost. Did they? Yeah. My point is, in my opinion, they've got paid actors now leading the conspiratadacy. And hence, I don't know where to look anymore. And again, even if you do look, who cares? So I'm not bothered. I want slop now. I'm getting what I can out of the situation. Going down rabbit holes. Even myself, but anyone I know who's gone down rabbit holes, they've never got nothing for it. Right? See what I mean? Finding the deep truth, bro. You know the whole alien things as well. I was interested in that, UFO things. Right? They've killed that too. They've killed that now. Every other day the White House is posting UAP investigation slop, bro. We got some size slop for you, bro. Leaked files. When the White House account is memeing about UFO files, I'm thinking, this is crazy. They've ruined it all now. It's gone to not even too mainstream. The mainstream is one thing. You've now got the official White House account memeing about UFOs. Let me show you. White House UFO. Here we go. Look. No, that's not the official account. You must have seen it already. What's the White House account called? Is it the White House? I'm not sure. Official White House Twitter. Is that it there? See what I mean? Twitter's useless, man. It's proper useless, the search engine on there, man. You can't get nothing you're trying to get. Let's just see if I can... I remember when they picked up the guy from Venezuela as well. They were meme lording with it. It was... He must have seen it. I just sat in there thinking... What is this, man? Come on, please. There's so much on it, you will never find it now. Maybe if I search at White House UAP. No, we're not going to find it. But listen, if you're on Twitter, if you smash Twitter, you will have, over time, hopefully... I'm not going to lie about it. I know I've seen it. I've seen loads. They're trying to be edgelords. Yeah? Let me do Ask JI. White House edge lording on X. Let's see if JI's any good. Here we go. Even JI knows it. Watch this. The official White House X account has shifted into an edgy, meme-heavy communication style, using internet slang like mogged, two kings, AI-generated animations, and pop culture references to broadcast policy updates, political attacks, and military strikes. Yeah? And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Hopefully they got some examples of it. Let's throw it up now. This might be one here. Yeah? And this is why I'm done with it. Look. For example. Mogged. This is people. Yeah? We're finished. Do you get that? What was that movie called? It was like, it wasn't Democracy. It was like Dumbocracy. It wasn't called Dumbocracy, but essentially it's that. Dumbocracy. There was a film, Clownocracy. I don't know. There was a film and it was called Clownocracy. That's what we're in now. We're in the, come on. Yeah? We're in the very end days now. You've got the official White House account with a silver star, which is like the official thing. And they're edgelording. Mogged. What the fuck? What is that? This is the biggest office in the world, essentially. Right? Mogged. I don't want to see... Listen, I enjoy them words. I'm using myself. I don't want to see people running things, having a laugh. There's nothing funny, is there? Right? What are we laughing for? These are supposed to be adults. Yeah? Let me see. Show me posts. Posts about... Show me these edgy posts about Maduro. They were doing some crazy ones when they picked up that president of Venezuela, just edgelord. I mean, they were good, but that's kind of the problem, right? I don't want to see good memes from the White House account. Would you get my point? I don't want to see good memes from the White House account, man. This was it here. It's fucking diabolical. Yeah? This was it here. Yeah. Are they going to show us? Send the X link for... They tagged FAFO. F around, find out. I swear to God, look. Following the capture of Maduro, the White House released an official photograph of Maduro in detention. The caption: the administration attached the popular acronym FAFO. F around and find out. Yeah? And all the dorks on Twitter. Yeah, bro. It's gone over their head. They can't... They're such fiends for memes. They haven't taken a step back and think, wait a minute. This ain't right. It's not right for politicians and for political... This ain't... Listen, again, it was edgy. Yeah. It was... The things were edgy, yeah? I'm not going to lie. But that's not the point, is it? That's what people like me and you are supposed to be doing, making edgy reaction videos. We ain't supposed to be seeing it from people actually running the country, and it's worrying. Because as bad as politics may have been whenever, it's never been like this before. A proper clown show. Yeah? Hypnotize. Yeah, I want to show you this one. Send me the... Oh, wait there a minute. Send me the X links for these posts. Come on, JI, man, we need this now. Oh, wait there. They're no longer directly accessible on X, as highly controversial posts were quickly taken down. Okay, but people have copied it, essentially. So let's watch the copy ones. Alright. Come on.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. Anyway, whatever. You get the point, though. I've seen them. I don't give a f if they're on here now. I've seen them, and it's just not a good look. And hence, listen, if the official White House account is meme lording, right, making a post on there, who's to say what other operations, slop operations they're running? Do you get my point? Yeah? If it's edgy to... retweeting, bro. Would it not be edgy to pretend someone's in jail and they ain't, allegedly? I think he's in jail. I'm just saying for argument's sake, obviously. And I'm playing a character right now. Yeah? This ain't... I'm playing a conspiratard right now. These aren't my actual person's thoughts. I'm a character. I'm an actor. Oops. Right? So this ain't my real... I think he's definitely in jail. 100%. Yeah? 100% Taint's in jail. And he's just tweeting somehow. He's using... Come on, Taint talked about it before. He's got Jedi powers, man. He's tweeting... He's got the 5G Jedi powers. That's how he's tweeting. I think he's definitely in jail. No, seriously. All jokes aside, he's definitely in jail. And you should definitely believe whatever slop they're telling you. Seriously. Yeah? Whatever slop the White House account serves up to you, you should believe 1,000,000%. Seriously. Stop playing, man. Because they've never lied before, have they? Right? They never lie. What are you talking about, man? It's the government. Come on. I'm out of it. Smash the like button, subscribe. Like off the bell, 100%. There's no doubt about this. Some people stop it, but hype button.